Hi, I'm Yaswanth. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video, I will share my views on an essential thing that every individual should do before thinking about getting a job or joining into your first job. Most of the individuals will join their first job at this period of time. So I want to give an advice for all the individuals who are joining their first job or who are choosing their first job before thinking about joining into a company and getting your first salary. So analyze these things, whether you're joining a right company or not. So the thing is, there are some problems with common jobs. So common jobs are like, so if you're joining in a service based MNC, so the problem that you will face is you don't know which skill set that you're going to work, you don't know which domain that you're going to work, you don't know what the work that you're going to do once after you joined in your first job. So that is a problem here. And the reason why I said is a problem is because, so the roles are common for most of the service-based MNC companies. You will see roles such as system engineer or software engineer. So whatever it might be, but the work that you will do will not align with that role. First of all, keep in mind that the work that you will do after joining in a service-based MNC is not similar to I can say the title of the job. So don't fall into the trap of assuming that you will do coding or software development just because they were giving you a role of software engineer. No, it is not. And especially there are two categories again. So if you're someone who is not at clear about your passion or your goal, then ultimately going with service based MNCs is not a problem, because you will get to know about different things. You might land into a specific skill that you need to work with. It might be a tool or a coding job or a testing, whatever it might be. But if you're someone who already knows what your passion is, what your goal is, then ultimately I advise choose your first job wisely, because in most of the service based companies you might not like that work. So if you already know what your skill is and you're master in that skill, then ultimately try to find out some jobs in that specific area, because the reason is simple. So nowadays everyone is going towards freelancing, or I can say startups, because there are skill based jobs that are gaining more demand these days. So 5 years back the case is different. So it's okay to choose any kind of company, because most of the skills don't have any proper jobs at that time. So the only option is to choose a company and do whatever the work that you will be assigned. But nowadays the things are different. So skill based jobs are gaining popularity. So whether it might be take an example, you are a good content writer, there are thousands of jobs under content writing. Let's suppose you are a good graphic designer, still there are thousands of jobs for that too. So whatever the skill that you take, there are skill based jobs for that thing. So try exploring multiple startups and applying for jobs in your favorite skill. So and if you already have mastered it, then ultimately going with them will really favor you. Don't just blindly go with names of companies. It is not how it works, because there are various startups. You can see there are hundreds of startups evolving every month. Just try to research on like what are all the companies, what are all the startups that are providing jobs for the skill set that you're good at, and try to apply for them. So this is essential. So this is a common mistake that people are doing these days. So even though they're good at something, they're just blindly going and joining in MNCs because they were MNCs and they will provide job security. But it is not the case nowadays, because we are transforming into skill based jobs. So it was not like previously it was just like manpower based jobs. Companies just need manpower. Most of the MNC companies, they don't need skill sets, but things are changing. So if you want to shape your career in a better way, then choosing skill based jobs are most important. Even though you have just joined your college, try to master at least one demanding skill. So try to research on what are all the demanding skills. So I have already made many videos on that, what are all the high paying skills, what are all the most demanded skills, freelancing skills, and many things. Try to master at least one skill and try to apply for jobs in that particular thing. It will not cost you anything, but you have that ability to shape your career in a better way. So but don't just blindly go with MNC based job just because they are MNCs. No, job security is not a term that we should use these days, because we are transforming. I already said we are transforming into skill based jobs, and only skill based jobs will exist in the future. So try to take an effective decision before joining in your first job. I hope it will be helpful. Thank you for watching. If you want someone else to know about this particular thing, please share this video in your network. Also, if you're a new visitor to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you.